about to react to from 1 through 10, how racist are you? Now, me personally, I'm not racist. Cut be finding the most randomest people. I already know these people gonna be wild racist. They're gonna say the most outrageous shit ever. I already know they're gonna have some racist people. Like, look at bro right here. I can just tell he a 10. Love is love, and he's a pastor. He's definitely on a scale of racism, bro.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'm gonna say if you live in America and you were born here and you're grown up and you're 50 plus, good luck if you're below 5.
Below a 5? Yo, a 5 is already crazy. Below though? I was a pastor gay.
How racist are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Right?
She's black, so I know she's gonna say like below a 2 or maybe a 0. You feel me? I don't really see that many people that's black that are racist.
Racist. Oh.
Oh my God.
And be honest.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'd like to say 10, but
What?
I think being white, I can't say that.
What? You would like to say 10, so what would you say you are then? She definitely says hard R on her free time. What you mean you would like to say 10? You are racist.
Yeah. So, okay, no, 10 means like super racist.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
Now you know what he meant by 1 through 10. 1 means low, 10 means high. You are a 10.
I hate everybody equally.
How racist are you?
What?
0.
0. The type of family I come from, the type of people I'm around.
Okay.
I'm around a diverse, family, people, and things like that. So no.
Not racist at all.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say so.
How racist are you?
Between a 3 and 4?
I don't get, like, how can you have a range of racism? So one day you feeling like a 3, the next day you feeling like a little more racist or something? Like your racism fluctuates between the people you're talking to? Because I don't get how you more racist a certain day.
Racist?
I would say 4.
A 4, just because I think that there are things that I'm ignorant to, so it's not that I sit here to be racist, but I think that there's just things that I still need to learn.
Like, I definitely feel like I could have better thoughts, like the initial thoughts, and like try to unlearn a lot
I'm only racist when I'm going to 7-Eleven. Nah, that's crazy, bro. You need to chill.
of things, so.
I'm a 1 due to accidental racism.
Now, give me an example of accidental racism.
I'm Filipino, and sometimes I will mistake some people for like different Asian races.
For me,
That's not
because
racist.
I'm Asian, I definitely will acknowledge, like, there are times where I'm like, damn, like, my people really be doing.
Asians really do be racist. Like, they see a person that's not Asian, they're gonna automatically think you're dumb. Especially when you walk into a beauty supply store. I done walked into beauty supply stores and the Asian that run your store, they will look you down and up from each aisle. You go through aisle 1, the nigga at the top of aisle 1 looking down at you. Aisle 2, he's walking with you. Damn, nigga, I want to steal hair products? The fuck?
In this.
Growing up in like an Asian household, it's more like we discriminate against each other. It was always just like, oh yeah, if you're Chinese, then you're like cheap with like money, but you have money.
What rhymes with mink? Sink.
Korean, then you're gonna be someone that's just kind of like put yourself above everyone else, super stuck up.
In my Vietnamese household, I feel like Vietnamese people, they're a little bit more judgy, and so everywhere you go, there'll be things like...
Yo, is there anybody Asian in the chat? Is this true? Like, are y'all racist against your own kind? Dang. So it's like friendly fire.
They would point out, and so that's why I started noticing that too.
Well, sometimes I'm making joke of myself as
Oh, she
being
look like she look a little bad.
I can do this, right? Something there is a bad driver I see. I'm just saying. I think she is a female Asian driver.
I can't understand her.
I can say because myself is that.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
Towards my own race, probably like a 5.
Who's your own race?
I'm Asian and white, so those are the 2 races I usually pick on.
What about the other races?
Latinx. I was born in Mexico. Like sometimes I meet other Latinx people and they tell me like some situation. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's such a Mexican thing.
How racist are you on a scale of 1 to 10? What's your number?
Consciously, I want to say 1.
I mean, I would say like a 1.
1.
Probably like 1.5.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
Yo, what would y'all rate me though? Like from like 1 through 10, like how racist y'all think I am? I really think I am like, below 1. For real. 10? You weigh 9? Alright, see, now y'all wildin', bro. I don't see nothing below a 9. See, y'all trolling me.
1.
You're confident in that number?
Yes.
I feel like saying 1 is almost ignorant of all the unconscious biases that I probably carry.
Yeah,
So,
but if you're a 1, you could say you're...
I try to actively work to be a 1.
1, ideally. 1.
Ideally.
Hopefully
but what
not
about
anything more.
Actually.
Actually, probably around that too.
How racist
What?
are you?
Hold on.
Actually, probably around that too.
How racist are
He's
you?
definitely racist.
Probably 2. My mom was pretty broad-minded and she made us broad-minded. We had plenty of contact with everybody. There was
Okay, bro might not be
Hispanics and
racist.
colored people and
Colored people? Did he just call black people colored people? Bro is racist! What? There's no way. This nigga just said colored people. It is 2023. You still calling us colored people?
Oriental people, and I know the words are all changed
You are colored though. Wow.
now, so
That's racist.
everyone gets pissed about their little things.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I hope I'm not a 10. I feel like that's a question for other people, not for me.
Have you ever said or done something
She definitely did.
I'm sure I have. Like, microaggressions are a part of life, and
Explain
I
that
have.
to me. What's a microaggression?
I mean, just saying things that you don't understand in the moment that can be harmful or hurtful or, perpetuate stereotypes.
What's the most racist thing you've ever done?
Maybe just move to the other side of the room when I see someone, or just have a racist thought in my head.
Yeah, she's
and I'm
black
just
and
like,
white.
Oh, why did I think that?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
Factually, black people do not have the structural power in the United States to be racist.
Racism.
So black people can't be racist then, so I can say whatever I want and won't be racist if we really think about it. Cause now if you really think about it though, I've never seen a black person really be racist. Like, I don't know. I never seen nobody say something super crazy that be like, yo, they're racist. It's always towards them.
Comes from people in power in a position to have.
I go up to Chinese people and say ching chong. Oh, yo, you
Authority
Never mind.
against those that do not have that power and that authority. Someone who identifies with the minority community, it is not possible for me to be racist. So I believe that to an extent.
I mean, is it racist to be racist to racist?
I actually don't believe that black people can be racist.
I don't know, bro. There's still a couple hesitant moments.
A lot of black people don't think black people can be
I'm
racist.
predicting how their behavior will be because of the color of their skin, which is definitely
Ew,
racist.
beef
but it's
fried rice is nasty.
It's a reaction. It's a reaction rather than I hate those people. It's I hate that those people probably hate me. So, yeah.
I grew up around a lot of Latinos and blacks, and they always told me, they were all like, yeah, white people's the enemy and we should avoid them. And I always just had that kind of mindset,
I realized that the anger was hurting me more than anyone else around me, so.
I'm white, racist, and honest about it. Bro name is Ed the Perv. Look at your name. I don't expect nothing from anybody with perv in their name, bro.
Just took a lot of self-reflecting, figuring out where that anger was coming from, and then, just learning to control it better.
There are natural biases, especially when, you are a person of color because you,
Bro, look
in
like he's
essence, want to
Chinese
protect
and black.
yourself, and there's a lot
He
of
may
things
be
that have
Asian.
happened to you and people you know.
But I would say that I feel like I am very.
Yo, I just peeped. This is the first time I seen this many black people in any cut vid. They gotta be onto something. Why I got this many black people in a how racist are you vid? They don't never have this many in any blind dates, any attractive test, or anything of that. But a racist vid, you have this many black people?
Bias sometimes, or that I group people and I kind of go along with stereotypes.
A black person can be racist to a Hispanic person. A black person could be racist to Pacific Islander. I can still be prejudiced and hurt somebody, so I have to be aware of that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
I'm gonna go with a 4, just because of ingrained shit. Lived in a small town, moved to the big city, and learned a lot, so.
How racist are you?
Maybe a 5?
I feel like 5 is a safe number for anyone to start at, and then you can work yourself.
Wait, yo, she treating racism like it's a level up reward. What you mean, start at a 5 and embrace yourself from that? So you can go up in your racism as time go? That sounds crazy. What? Yeah, she's definitely a 10.
I think that everyone's really, really biased. So I'd probably say 5 or 6.
I think we're all racist, given the society we live in and the way racism is ingrained in us.
There's a lot of shit that I learned
consciously and subconsciously that it takes a while to know that it's happening and then a while to really undo what's happening.
I was raised by like Catholic white parents. I can't help that like as a child I learned certain things that like now living in a very progressive.
What's your number, Rob? What you mean, like my phone number? Or like just, what number are you talking about?
City, I would like highly disagree with.
What's the most racist thing you've ever done?
I used to work.
If I kick a black child, how many racist levels do I go up? Nigga, what?
Work retail, and my managers on the walkie would like tell me to customer service certain people, like on the walkie.
Oh, I'm a 0.
Like their descriptions were just like, just cringe. Like.
And you like participated?
Yeah. Once.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
The furthest negative that you could possibly believe in.
I don't think I'm racist at all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for a 0, but I do think
What's good,
sometimes like,
Gibson?
if we're not aware, casual racism occurs.
So I don't really notice people's color or really hold any judgments.
Some people just like have like a culture and like a way of thinking where they don't realize they're playing into like stereotypes.
I'm not racist. If I burn all 7-Elevens, how many levels will I go up? You are going to hell.
I think a lot of people have some type of like internalized racism, so I don't think
That's not
anyone is
true.
really like a 0.
How racist are you?
Intentionally racist, I would say 0. There have been moments where I've said something ignorant and was corrected. One of my friends at the time was like Egyptian, and I like.
Bro, y'all seen I have an Indian vendetta, bro. I love all races. I just have a preference in women, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I wouldn't date any, Indians or like things of that nature. I like, I got my type of women, bro. But, to be friends with, I don't got a race. I mean, I don't care about, thing. Bro, I literally told y'all, in middle school, I had a friend named Meet. Bro, name was Meet Patel, bro. He was Indian, bro. That was like one of my best friends in like 6th grade. I promise you. I had 2 Indian friends. They used to sit with us at the lunch table every day. They was cool dudes too.
Made an assumption that like one of her gods were a cat. She just didn't respond well to that.
I feel like you should reevaluate your number, maybe.
W leak, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know where bro was at, bro.
How racist are you?
I try my best to be close to the 1-2 range. Sometimes stereotypes will pop up in my head. That used to make me feel really guilty that I like would think these stereotypes. But then I learned that like being anti-racist isn't just like not having any prejudices. It's in fact recognizing when they pop up and dismissing them and knowing like that isn't true, that's just a stereotype, that's just a prejudice.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how racist are you?
But I think everyone has that internalized biases, so I'd say I'm maybe a 2.
Maybe a 2 or 3. 3.
I will give myself a 3.
Why are the white people ranking themselves so low? They know they gotta be at least a 5, bro. Just from ancestors' history, they gotta go up a couple levels.
A 3, because I'm not active enough with it. Wherever you grew up, like you kind of, I'm not gonna say like you can't help it, but you're kind of fed things when you're little.
I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect.
And I recognize that I am a white person and I have a lot of white privilege and I've benefited a lot in my career and in the world from the color of my skin. And I can't say that I haven't like at some points enjoyed reaping the rewards of the colors of my skin.
Growing up in a small town that was predominantly white, I think there's a lot of unconscious bias to be mitigated, and caring more about.
She got like a unique face. I never seen this build before. This face kind of looked like a shark or something.
Seeming like you're a bad person rather than just like genuinely being a good person, whether you get credit for that or not.
What's the most racist thing you've done?
I don't know if it's like me being racist, but it's like me being in the face of racism and being racist back. So I was in Turkey in 2020 during like China virus, and people wouldn't let me on public transportation because they thought I was Chinese. So I would just tell them.
Yo, I remember when COVID first came out, nobody wanted to be next to any Chinese people because they heard that COVID came from China. I ain't gonna lie, that is a little crazy, but can you really blame them though? They just wanted to take the extra precautions, you feel me? But that is kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm Korean.
That
I would just
is
pick
crazy.
a different race whenever. Like, I was like, konnichiwa, I'm Japanese. And they're like, all right, come on in, you know? So.
You were playing on their racism.
Yeah.
What's the most racist thing that's happened to you? I've been called a wetback.
Flat out been called the N-word.
How'd that make you feel?
Hurts, you know?
What?
Just to be judged immediately off of
What they called you?
When I was a kid, like the neighbors used to not play with me because I was black, and they would play with my brother because he was light skinned.
What can people do to dismantle their own racism?
That's a personal journey. As a black man, I'm not here to educate you, but there's plenty of resources out there. I would say look inward in moments where you feel uncomfortable, lean into that. Ask yourself,
Yeah,
why
feel
do I?
you, bro? They violating you, bro.